Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing my Dior Saddle Bag for you guys. I really like this bag, and prior to buying it, it was on my wish list for a really long time, so I figured today I'd make a review and just go over what I like about the bag, what I don't like, and whether or not I thought it was a good buy. So here's my bag. I got it in the color Latte, and it has gold colored finishing on both the D emblem here as well as the C and the D that are on each side of the handles. I got it in the grained calfskin, which is really like a pebbled leather, and I had the option between the pebbled leather or like a softer goatskin, but I went with the pebbled leather because it was easier to clean and just overall easier to maintain. The softer goatskin looked like it would really just stain really quickly, and it'd be a lot harder with handling like the oils on my hands or like regular wear and tear on it. So I got this finish just to make it like a little bit more durable. There's two sizes. There's this size and then like a mini size, but I tried both of them on, and the mini size was just too small for my frame. Here's a quick look at me with the bag on, just so you can see how it fits on my body and the reasoning why I didn't want to get the small one. I think it's the perfect size, and I like how much space I have around the arm. I know sometimes bags can have a really small area under the shoulder, so it's hard to get your arm in there comfortably, especially if you have on a bigger jacket or a bigger sweater, but this one fits really well. I feel like I have a little bit more space, and I can wear bulkier items without the bag being awkward when it's on my arm. Here's what the inside looks like. It has a really soft goatskin and calfskin lining, so it's really soft to the touch, and then it has this inside pocket here. It doesn't really look like it can hold much, but surprisingly I feel like you can get a good amount of things inside. It also has a pocket here on the back in case you want to slide anything in when you're on the go, and then once you've got everything inside, it has a magnet in this strap that you use to just secure it and keep it closed. Based on the shape of the bag, you have to use the D's as the hooks for the strap, and then you can clip it to each side and then turn it into a crossbody. I did read reviews online of some people saying their bags didn't come with the strap. Mine did, so I didn't have that problem. I guess if you were interested in purchasing it, it would be something you'd have to double check that it did come with, because honestly I feel like if I had to wear it in one shape all the time, I'd be a little bit sad. So definitely something to check and make sure that it comes with. I did end up buying another strap for my bag just to accessorize it a little bit more. I got this gray one, which is reversible. I can wear it on this side, which is cream with gray lettering, or I can wear it on this side, which has the signature Dior logo on it with this gray stitching. And then it has thicker leather straps here towards the end, and then it hooks onto the D's just how the thinner strap would. I really like having the option to use the reversible strap. I feel like it's a cute way to accessorize, but this one isn't adjustable, so I just have to wear it a little higher than I would if I wear the thinner adjustable strap that did come with the bag. Okay, so now that we've got into all the features and details, let's move into some of the pros and cons of this bag. Starting with the pros. The first pro for me is going to be versatility. This bag transitions from day to night so easily. If you're going on a vacation and you're like me and you don't like to take multiple bags when you go, this is one that you would take, because you can wear it if you're going out, going to dinner, but you also can wear it if you have to do running around, if you have to go somewhere during the day. It looks good in all of those occasions, whether you want to wear it as a shoulder body or a crossbody. It looks good as both, so I really like that about this. The next pro for me is going to be the quality. This bag, like the craftsmanship on the bag, I really feel like it's just top tier. This I feel like is a bag that actually is really worth your money. There are a lot of luxury bags where the craftsmanship doesn't match the price, and I feel like I can't say that for this. The leather feels so soft, the inside lining, the stitching, the bolts and screws, I really can just tell that they put a lot of effort and work into the bag that actually makes it really feel top tier as far as quality goes. I don't know, whatever they did to hold the structure feels great. For a while it felt really stiff, but after I've worn it a bunch of times, it's kind of softened up, and now it just feels really, really nice. I personally feel like quality is one of the top reasons to get this bag. Another pro for me is I feel like this is just an iconic bag to have. I don't know if you guys watched Half and Half or Sex and the City. Those shows were shot in the early 2000s, and those characters have these bags. They have different shapes or variations, but they have the Dior saddle. No matter what, throughout the years, the shape really has kind of more or less remained the same, so it's easy to pick it out, and I love that about this. I love that in 10 or 20 years, this will still be a great bag for me to own and wear and be proud to have purchased. So I love bags that can withstand the test of time, and I feel like this one is going to be one of those. Another pro for me is the vast amount of colors and different textures and just different variations they have of the bag. I feel like it allows for a little more originality, and everyone's not always carrying the same thing. You may like this bag, but you may like it in black or blue or some other wild color, because there's just so many different options you can get for that. And I really like that about this bag, is that everyone doesn't have to look the same just to own it. You can own it in 7 different color or size combinations. And then with all the straps and little accessories they make, you can really just kind of like make it your own. Now let's move on to some of the cons. So the first con for me is that this handle isn't detachable. And this is a very specific con for this size of bag, because for the smaller bags like the minis, you can take the handles off, but for this one, the handle doesn't come off. So whenever I want to wear the other reversible strap I got, I have to clip it to the D and just kind of put this strap down in order for it not to be noticeable, because it doesn't come off. Even when I wear the strap that did come with the bag, I can't take this off. I have to just kind of hide it a little bit and then clip the other strap to these D's and kind of just hope no one really notices it. It does look a little awkward sometimes, but there's nothing I really can do about it. I can't take it off. It's just stuck there. See, it just looks a little strange like when you put it here, because then you're going to clip it to the straps, but then even then it still flexes up a little bit even when you try to lay it down. So I don't know why they didn't make this detachable for the bigger bags but made it so for the minis. It doesn't really make much sense to me, but hey, it is what it is. The next con for me is that size is definitely limited. This does hold a decent amount, but if you're someone that really likes to stuff your whole life into your purse, this isn't one of the bags for you. The structure and the shape of this bag doesn't really leave you room to fit a ton of things. And if you stuff it too much, you really can dent it or you can mess up the closure. So it's really not a bag for, you know, just piling everything you may need in here. It's really not made for it, and it can't really hold it. Even the back pocket, sometimes I'm a little too worried that if I put something too big in here, I'm gonna stretch it out or leave like a lasting impression. See, just holding it for a few seconds like this, I feel like it already kind of moves it out a little bit, so I'm conscious of what I put in here. Sometimes I'll slide my phone in, it always goes back, but it just worries me about leaving something in here long term or forgetting something in here and then just stretching this pocket out. So that's it for the pros and cons. Overall, I love this bag. She was on my Pinterest board forever. I had pictures of it saved. I was really torn between this color and the black color, and I'm so glad that I landed on this really pretty cream color. I feel like it's a perfect neutral for this iconic bag, and I'm so glad that I just took the next step and bought it. I'm glad that I have it in my collection. I love it, and honestly, it's one of my favorite bags that I own. So if you're thinking about purchasing this bag, I would say do it. Highly recommend, between the quality and the amount of times you'll wear it, because it's so durable. I totally think it's worth buying. And if you're going to buy it, if you can, I'd say just get the boutique experience. If you're someone who really doesn't buy a lot of bags or doesn't buy bags in store, I feel like the boutique experience just changes the entire thing. It makes the bag so much more memorable. I remember my entire experience purchasing this bag, and I don't really think I'll forget it. It's like etched in. I bought it in another country, and I just remember everything about that day. So if you're someone who doesn't buy a lot of bags, or, you know, wants that experience, I highly would recommend, and just honestly purchasing it overall. I love the bag and can't recommend it enough. Okay, so that is all for my review of the Dior Saddle Bag. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you did. Drop a comment, let me know your thoughts, whether you were interested in purchasing this bag or even if you just have any questions. As always, be sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching.